Hey Stephanie, I wrote out most of the steps, but I just figured it might be a little easier to watch a video. Um, so what I've done, I'm using my computer to find photos on the internet. So I've plugged in my memory card and I've paired them, and so now I'm looking at it right here. And then what I'll do is go to my Google and search, which you probably already know how to do. I'm going to, it doesn't really matter which one I copy because the icons are going to be very, very small, so I don't necessarily have to go to the final image to copy it. So let me just right click and save this image. I'm going to make sure that I'm saving it to my thumb drive, my USB. I'm going to hit save, and I'll repeat that for all my searches. So maybe Super Y, save image, and then to my memory stick, save. So there's a couple of photos. So once I have a group of photos, I can come back and I want to make sure that I eject my USB, because after a while they get corrupted and make you really sorry. So you just click on this little arrow and you should be able to find the USB, and one of the options there should be eject. And now it's safe to remove. Okay. The next step, we'll take this and plug it into the accent. Sorry to make you dizzy. So if you use the USB that came with the device, it should unlock it for you. So you should be able just to touch either the gear or the home button. I'm going to touch the home button. And then I'm going to, before you do that, you're going to go to the page that you want to add it. So in this case, I can say one and then put it in this top row, or I could also put it under like or play. All of those would work. There's also a page for characters, so if you hit my, up here all of these will go somewhere. There is actually a folder for characters. So again, that was my, and then this top row, I'm going to put mine under characters. And now I'm going to edit. So again, to edit, you're just going to hit that home button, hit setup key, and then tap on any empty button. Now we're going to import our image. So I'm going to click on number 1, change icon. And along the bottom you'll see the option to import an icon. And if you remember, I have it plugged in already. Let's see. So right now we're looking at the camera roll on the device, which is like your camera roll in Windows. So it's not there. I have to go move up a folder until I find my USB. So this might take me a minute. I'm gonna go desktop. Okay, so I went to desktop and now I'm going to my computer, and I found my USB under my computer. So under here I can see those images that I saved. There's Wally Kazam, there's Super Y. So I'm going to start with Wally Kazam. Oh, it's going to let me do more than one, so I'm going to select them both and see how it goes. And I'm going to click OK. So here's the first one, and I actually have to name, I'm going to leave the name, I think that name's fine. I'm going to click OK, and then this one also fine. And now it's going to ask me where I want to put those icons. And it's asking me, they've streamlined this since I've done it last. It's going to let me assign them both to the same category, which is what we want because they're characters. So I'm going to say yes to this. And now I'm going to let's see, probably people. These are the categories that you can add photos to. So I'm just looking alphabetically, and there's people. And I still can't put them anywhere yet, so I got to go into the folder. So I'm going to go into people. Nope. Okay. So I tapped on another button and it exited. So here I am in people. And then I am stuck. So choose a category, then select icon. Oh. So when I clicked on that category, it added them, and I wasn't looking, but it by default will add them to the top of your category. So I'm glad I walked through this once. So I can see a photo that I took of myself, and I can see those icons, and I'm just going to choose Super Y for my first one, and then I'm going to edit as usual. So adding the name, and my icon looks fine. Then I just click OK. So now when I go to whoops, it was already there, character, then I can find Super Y.
Super Lee.
We'll have to adjust the name, but that's how you add an icon to the library.